Alcohol and drugs in society has a serious impact on our social structure, society, and relationships. Based on the information I have gathered on alcohol and drugs in society, I have come to the conclusion that America has always had a drug problem and it most likely always will. We are not alone in this battle. People everywhere are using drugs. Towards the end of the class, addiction treatment and rehabilitation methods stuck with me. Rehabilitation is the solution to the drug problem. We can talk about the drug problem all we want, but if we're not talking about the solution for the drug problem, are we really helping at all? My father has battled with alcoholism and relapsing a lot within this last year and throughout my entire life. My experiences in AA gave me an emotional response. I heard stories that resonated with my father's. I heard about generational poverty, generational issues that created long-term issues like addiction, using drugs or using alcohol to cope the real emotions going on inside, just from trauma, childhood trauma. I learned overall is the biggest reason for addiction, and that's why mental health is so important. And that's why just being more patient with drug addicts is more important. And I learned that prior to this class, I would say giving tough love to a drug addict or even my father was the right way to do it. But after going to AA, I learned that they need a support system more than anybody else, and during their time of addiction, they need somebody the most. So I'm thankful that I learned that. I'm thankful for that emotional response. I'm thankful for what I learned. Going further, I do plan to be more patient with my loved ones, to be more understanding, and to be empathetic. Someone with a drug problem needs a strong support system and positivity. I believe that our professor did a great job at putting our lessons in order. We started off by being educated on drug types, drug crimes, drug addiction. I like that we learned about the pros and cons of drugs. I think it's important to know why somebody is addicted to a drug. For example, the euphoric feeling, it's a good feeling, although it's damaging to your body, and although it may make you have irate behaviors. In order to understand addiction fully, you must also know how people access drugs and how people trade drugs. It's important to know how they're getting it even into our society. It's important as a parent to know signs to look for within your children, within your family and loved ones, that they may be using drugs, selling drugs, or creating drugs. I was left with one question, and my question is, why can't drug treatment programs be mandatory if drugs are illegal? So I just feel like if the government really does not want drugs to be a problem in society, then why would we not offer free or super low priced programs to stop the drug problem? Or why would we not mandate these programs to drug users? I have seen how hard it is to legally force my father to go into rehab, which I understand he's grown, and I understand that most of these people are grown. However, it seems like drugs puts some people into a childlike mindset. So I do think that there should be a way that the government can control addiction, can control trying to get that person help, or mandating programs onto people. I know they do it a little bit right now, but I do think that the government could be more effective and more proactive in the drug problem and stopping addiction. Overall, I would say this class has been very enlightening. This class has done a lot for my personal growth as well as academic growth. As I study behavioral studies, I believe that what I learned in this class will be of value as I deal with society and as I deal with people of multiple ages, because drug addiction does affect anybody. So, yeah, thank you.